Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe.
So good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a special edition of the Coffee with Craig show. My name is Winston Norman, and I'm joined today, as always, by Craig Smith. And today we have the pleasure in announcing the shortlist for the 20th annual SE Real Estate Awards. So we've got quite an extensive list of finalists, and maybe, Craig, you'd start today's session by explaining or telling the audience about our sponsors and partners.
Yeah, well, first of all, 20 years on the market without missing a year, COVID, financial crisis, all kinds of stuff. We've never missed a year for the SEE Awards here.
That's quite an achievement in itself, Craig.
Yeah, we did a couple online because no choice, but in general, we've never missed one, which I don't think any other events can actually say that.
20 years is very impressive.
Yeah.
Well done.
This year is, it's been a tough couple of years, I think, for a lot of clients and a lot of companies that we're dealing with, and some of our friends in Southeastern Europe. But with our 20th year coming up, it really looks to be one of the best events in the last several years that I've been to. A lot of new companies coming to the market, a lot of new investors, and you definitely see a lot of the same companies still delivering, which I think means that they must be doing well, or at least planning to do well for the future. So yeah, it already kicked off, the event's April 3rd, so we've got 2 full weeks before. I just wanted to go over just thank all of our sponsors again and talk about some of the companies that are coming and that are being nominated. So first, starting with our award sponsors, we have Kaufland, Singu, AFI Romania, Lion's Head, Bogart, Newport Logistics Fund. Our corporate table sponsor is Square 7, part of MCOR. Our associate partner, Anchor Group, who has been with us many years over the years as well. Also, our innovation partner, Samsung Electronics, and our CEE Flex partner, Newwork. So a few new names, a few the old names that you see every year, but really a strong turnout on sponsorship. And I see quite a few other companies also coming in either later today or early next week.
Yeah, it's going to be a strong turnout and very good showing for our awards, and nice to see it supported by so many top companies. And maybe we'll go through the shortlist, Craig, and maybe I'll start with the Lifestyle Awards, which will be new for the SE region this year. We started it, I think, in last year, or was it Investment or Retail Awards?
Maybe this year we started it at Retail. So it was really quite a new category and very exciting.
Yeah, this year we've got so AFI Europe. They've been nominated for the Lifestyle Awards, and they're developing across all sectors in the real estate market. So it'll be interesting to see what they come up with. Green Alley Real Estate are also in there, and Lagoon Parks by 40 Management are also big lifestyle development they've got there in Bucharest, I think. Yeah,
big lagoons right in the middle of town, so a great place to spend the afternoon or after work to lay in the sun.
And One United Properties, who recently, they've moved into the retail development industry, and they're developing a Marketta food hall.
Right, and which will be I think, really, kind of cutting edge location for this kind of lifestyle business. And of course, One United been building, remodeling office buildings for forever, seems 20 years. Yeah. We have our retailer of the year category, which a couple big players, AC&co, who have been around for quite a long time. The Turkish guys, also Froo, Romania retail, which is now part of Jabka, and they're doing I think taking the Jabka and trying to do the same thing down in Romania. And also, of course, Kaufland, who's been a stable anchor partner for many developers.
Yeah, and strong presence in the region as well.
And still keeps developing. Big development in Bulgaria, which we'll talk about a little bit later.
Yeah, and we've got another kind of recent award category, which is the Trailblazer Net Zero Impact Award, which is gaining a lot of traction in the industry and in the media. And Amber Forest by Alesonor is in this one, and BuildGreen, which is a professional service provider that provides all the sustainability kind of criteria information that companies need to develop these developments. Delta Real Estate out of Serbia, which is developing a lot of buildings throughout the region. Samsung Climate Solutions. I mean, maybe you can go give us a bit of information about Samsung Climate Solutions, Craig.
Yeah, well, everyone knows Samsung, the name, but of course they, for their climate solutions, they're doing a lot working with developers and owners, trying to get their buildings really to become net zero through, through new technologies.
Yeah, great partner.
We'll hear a bit more about them. They're on one of our panels, so if you want to know more about them, come to our forum in the morning.
And we have a SPEEDWELL Development too, which has recently branched out to Warsaw, Poland, and developing in Gdansk, lots of PRS and PBS developments. So yeah, there's a nice collection of nominees there.
Yeah, and Speedwell, they've been around, I think, as long as I can remember. They've been putting in nominations and part of the event.
Yeah, they're developing a lot.
Again, professional service providers. Without them, it would be hard to actually deliver projects and keep them running. And we have a lot of nominations for this category. ACEM, ACREM. We've got BuildGreen again that you just talked about. Deloitte, of course. IWG. KPMG, a lot of initials here. Of course, NI Romania, big agency. Also, Enhood Services Romania, which we generally deal. I think they're new on our list. I don't remember Enhood. We usually deal with Enhood in Poland, but I don't remember Enhood Services Romania been with us before. So good, a new one. Redia, and of course, Samsung Climate Solutions.
Yeah, and another popular category this year is the PropTech Innovation Provider, and this has been gathering a lot of interest over the years with us now. And we've got Domain 6, R8 Technologies, Samsung again, Singu, Vaunt, and WorkCloud 24.
Now, a couple of them are sponsoring, and all of them are coming. So
yeah, it's a very important category for the industry.
Yeah, and it shows they have clients, they have some money, they're actually becoming part of the whole industry and really being part of the events as well, which is great to have them. Architect firms, always, one of my favorite categories because of all the amazing buildings that they design, and Adest architecture. Optim project management, they're obviously doing project management too. X architecture and engineering, and also WeMat.
Yeah,
a new one.
Building those amazing architectural plans is construction firms.
Exactly, they have the hard job. Yeah.
And we've got Bogart and PSP Farm and Holding out of Serbia, and FDP.
Yeah, I think FDP is a new one, isn't it? I don't remember seeing that one.
Yeah, I think they're also out of Serbia and Croatia.
Bogart, of course, I think you drive down Bucharest and you see Bogart signs on most of the construction.
Major player.
Yeah, so but a few major players there. Law firms again, very important to have the proper lawyer and have the proper law firm behind you when doing anything, especially with real estate. And we have Dentons, of course, KPMG Legal Services, ONV Law, Popovici, Nitu, Stolica, and Associates, also a big one. They're doing a lot with our clients. RT PR, Stratulet and Abelescu, also a big player and also coming to our events quite often. And of course, Wolf Tice, and also on the jury and sponsoring with us once in a while.
Yeah, I'm glad you picked that category because there's some
hard
troublesome names
yeah,
there.
I'm giving those back to you during the gala.
Also, another important service provider is a Project Management Firm of the Year. And we've got Brisk Group, Darian Darius, which is a new one, Optim Project Management, Sentient, and Vitalis Consulting.
So a lot, yeah. And of course, agents, which are always, I would say the agents are always a bit, it seems to be always a bit more action on the agency side. I don't know why. Maybe because they're all good at marketing themselves or something. Yeah. So we got Fortum Trusted Advisors, CBRE Romania, Green Alley, Griffiths, which have done a lot, Cadena. Of course, Enhood Services Romania. I think they do a lot. They do not only the leasing, but a lot of the different sectors.
Doing a lot of leasing in Romania.
North Bucharest Investments. I think they're doing some agency and also development. Sky SVN Romania. So pretty good group of agencies there on board.
Yeah, there's lots of kind of boutique ones as well, which is quite nice to see.
Some local ones, some out of Romania, or some out of Serbia, some out of
Croatia
as well. Yeah, exactly.
So good regional coverage there. And the property management firm category, we've got Fortum Trusted Advisors, Optim Project Management, Enhood Services Romania, and Square 7, part of MCore.
Right. So a lot going on the project management side anyway, because so much development going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so very exciting Bank of the Year category. I see we got some big time banks. Of course, Alpha Bank, PBB Deutsche Pfandbrief Bank, which has done some projects in the region, done a lot of business in the region and some in Romania now.
That's right.
And also Raiffeisen Bank, which is, I think, never stopped lending and refinancing projects.
And on to the investment deal category, which is a very popular category at the awards.
Big
And
one there.
yeah, and there's a, to cover the whole region, there's a number of impressive deals that have gone on in the last year or so. And AFI Europe, they acquired the Bucharest Financial Plaza office building. Big CE purchased the Promenada shopping mall in Novi Sad. Endurosat and Chaos, they acquired an office building in Sofia in Bulgaria, and GTC sold the Matrix C building in Zagreb, which was part of they've been selling this complex of buildings quite often, which is a good turnaround. Lions Head has acquired a substantial land plot in Bucharest for a logistics centre. MCore acquired Shopping City Suceavia from Argo Capital. Peakside and Generali have sold the Austria Trend Hotel in Ljubljana in Slovenia. Solida Capital have entered Romania and acquired the Victoria Centre in Bucharest. That's an interesting deal there. And transaction regarding the old Everstore building. And WDP acquired Expo Market Dorali from ARA Europe and George Iaseu.
Well, very good. Yeah. I mean, with all of the, with all this complaining about no deals being done, it seems like there's a lot of deals out there.
Yeah, I think into the latter part of last year, the deals picked up for sure.
Right. So moving on, Investor of the Year, some big names there, and probably no surprise. We got AFI Europe, Delta Real Estate out of Serbia, CPI Property Group, GTC, Lions Head Investments, MCore, Matiska Park Lane, which have done, I think Matiska really just partners with a lot of the big local developers and starts making a lot of these retail parks.
Yeah, I think this is in Bulgaria. They're pushing those out.
All right, and then Oresa Industria, WDP, and of course WP Carey, which is buying a lot of these big box single renter, single unit. Yeah. So that wraps up our awards and our overall awards as well. And now we're just on to our big announcement of the Lifetime Achievement Awards. And it's just a Lifetime Achievement Award. It's always one of my favorite because it really just shows, it's an award for a person who's really put their life or their career into real estate, and they've delivered quite a lot to helping out the industry and helping out, I think, people living better. And last year we had Rudiger Denny from
Nepi
Rockcastle win, which was great. I think they've, he's also made a lot of profit for them. So I'm sure the investors all voted for him as well that invested in their company, but he did great. And this year we have Victor Capitanu, who is really esteemed entrepreneur and co-founder, co-CEO of One United Properties. And he'll be honored this year with our Lifetime Achievement Award coming up at our SCE Awards that we're just talking about. And, Victor really is a visionary leader in real estate and, of course, board member of One United Properties and Romania's leader in, I think, really leading in all these remodeling developments or refurbishment developments. They've just done buildings all over Bucharest that would have just been lost.
Right. Yeah. Yes. A lot of buildings that
would have been that they saved. Let's say they even saved a bit of the culture,
brought
right?
Them back to life.
Brought them back to life, which is not so easy to be dealing with the different.
Must be a headache.
Must be a very painful headache. I say that's why they want to do some other things too. Yeah, but also great. So we're recognizing Victor and his company this year. So please come along. Also, great opportunity to meet him for the first time for you people that haven't met him. Great guy. Attending the event will accept the award, and will be great to actually have him be with us. So anyway, thanks, Winston. Thanks for helping us with all these nominations. Come and join us April 3rd at the SCE Awards. You can get a ticket or you can get a corporate table or sponsorship online. go to our website, which is reelestateawards.com. So enjoy the rest of the day, and we will see you soon in Bucharest. Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.